I am live from New York. The Johnny Carson Show. No, just kidding. Welcome, everybody, to Coaching Forum number, I don't know. Monday nights, 7:45, our usual time. Happy to have everybody and happy to talk with you. Our community forum series, that was the word I was looking for, is a result of our desire to serve the community as best as we possibly can. These forums are for patients and non-patients alike, and there's no charge. So please feel free to invite anybody that you would like to join, to be part of this, to share with your friends. It's for you. It's for you. And we're here to help you and to serve you. So Monday nights, 7:45 is coaching. I am a coach. The job of a coach is to motivate, stimulate, light a fire, push you, pull you, cajole you into you doing what it is that you desire. Now, my desires, your desires. So one of the jobs of a coach, of a good coach, is to help you unearth what it is that you want. And in that unearthing process, we're getting rid of what might be getting in the way, what might be interfering with you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve. That's Monday night's coaching forum. Tuesday nights is functional wellness, myself with Diana. Tuesday nights at 7:45, functional wellness. The goal of functional wellness is to get you functioning, hence the name, as best as possible in all areas of your wellness. We've spoken about hydration. We've spoken about supplementation. We're speaking about anything related to wellness that you would like. We haven't decided on what this week's topic is yet, but I'm sure that we will. And Wednesday night is increasing your stress resilience with breathing and meditation and all things on the inside, because stress is on the outside. And if we can make you stronger on the inside, that will make you more resilient to your external stress. And that is 7:45 Wednesdays with Jan. So welcome to Monday night's coaching forum. And what I'd like to talk about tonight is really sort of two things, but they're related. What I want to talk about is weight loss. Weight loss. Weight loss in relation to coaching. So when I coach a person on weight loss, yes, we talk about techniques for weight loss, and those are, of course, important. But I like to go deeper because weight loss is really about more things than just what you put in your mouth. Of course, that's important, but it's more than that. How could it be more important? What's more important is why you're putting the things in your mouth that you are putting in your mouth. Why do you constantly overeat? Why do you constantly make bad choices when it comes to your food? Why do you eat late at night? Why do you eat when you're nervous? Why do you eat when you're stressed out? So, yeah, a person can go on a diet and lose weight, but we know scientifically it's been shown over and over and over again that most diets do not work for the long term. People go on diets, lose a little bit of weight, feel gratified, go off their diet, and put their weight back on. It's been shown that most people have put back the weight that they've lost plus 6 months or a year after they started their diet. And I believe one of the main reasons for that is that no one spoke to them about why. Why are you overweight? Why are you doing all those things that I mentioned? Why are you eating incorrectly, wrong time, wrong food choices, etc., etc.? By the way, please feel free to ask questions. I will answer your questions. I will answer your questions right here. So when I'm working with a person, one of the things that we're going to talk about probably is, why do you want to lose weight in the first place? Is it because you want to fit into your Speedo, or you want to look good in your bikini? Those are, of course, important reasons, but are they enough of a reason for you to really change your life? In other words, you might decide in April, interesting, we're in April, that you want to get into your Speedo or your bikini come July 4th weekend. If you want to do that, now's the time to act. So you zip it and you eat close to nothing and you lose some weight, and you're on your treadmill and you're on your stationary bike and you're working away, sweating away a few days a week, going to the gym, doing all the right things. You lose some weight, you get into your bikini or your Speedo. I don't know why I'm picking on bikinis or Speedos tonight. You look better, you get in, you feel good about yourself. And then come August, September, getting to the Speedo or the bikini has sort of lost its meaning or lost its significance. So therefore, you have lost your motivation. So you know what? I'm going to have that cake. I'm going to have that pizza. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. And then the weight starts to go up. And within a few months of you being in your Speedo, you are back to what was. Come the winter, you're not getting into your bikini or Speedo, and all hell breaks loose in terms of your eating, and your weight goes through the roof. And here you are, come New Year's, when you make a New Year's resolution and you stick to it for about 3 days, because July 4th is 6 months away. I don't have to worry about getting into my Speedo. All those things, I believe, are the wrong why. Or they're certainly not enough of a why for you to lose weight, because it's not about the weight. It's never, in my opinion, or rarely, about the number on the scale. It's not about the number on the scale. The number on the scale is secondary. It's the symptom to how you are leading your life. How are you leading your life? Are you leading a healthy life? Are you making the right food choices? Are you making the right lifestyle choices? Are you making the right exercise choices? Are you taking the right supplementation? Are you doing all of the things to get healthy? Are you doing all of the things to be at peace with yourself and your food choices? If you're doing those things, the weight will come off of you naturally. So, therefore, if your why is to become healthy for a life, then it is very easy to make the right choices. What's the long-term game plan? What's the long-term choice? What's the long-term why that you're looking for? And if the long-term why is health, wellness, longevity, looking good, feeling good, lots of energy, then it's going to be very easy to make the right choices. And it's going to be very easy for you to get into that Speedo and the bikini. It may take a little longer because you're not binging. It's not a long-term, it's not a short-term solution. It's a long-term solution. If that's what you're interested in, it's going to be very easy. So weight loss is not about the number on the scale. It's about body fat percentage. It's about visceral adipose tissue. It's about your overall lifestyle. And it's about where you're going in your life, not just getting into your bikini or your Speedo for July 4th weekend. These are important things to think about. These are very important things to think about because to be successful in this area, you've got to see the big picture. You've got to understand where you are, where you want to go, and why you want to go there. I'd love a question about weight loss. I'd love a question about lifestyle. I'd love a question about where you're going and how to get there. How can I help you in terms of your goals, in terms of your weight loss goals, in terms of how to get there? I'm going to wait just a moment and see if a question pops up. I was just texting with some people. Questions, weight loss, life goals. Oh, thoughts on intermittent fasting. I have a lot of opinions on intermittent fasting. Why do I have a lot of opinions about it? I've been a serious, committed intermittent faster for a couple of years. And I think it's not a simple answer. I think that intermittent fasting is effective, but it's effective for many things. So I've been an intermittent faster, not for weight loss. Weight loss was not my primary goal. I did have some weight loss, but as I said, it wasn't my first priority. My first priority in intermittent fasting was autophagy. Autophagy. Autophagy is two roots put together. Auto means self. Phagy, Phagy, meaning eat. So sounds gross, right? What happens when you're not putting food into your body self-eats. What does it self-eat? It self-eats unnecessary garbage in your body. And that is a very productive step for health and wellness. Really important. Another reason I was doing intermittent fasting was to help my digestion. And intermittent fasting did great things for my digestion. So that was really important. The third benefit that I got was weight loss. But I must say that I had to become an intermittent faster, or I was doing intermittent fasting for probably about 6 or 8 months before the weight loss really kicked in. And I think why that is because my circadian rhythm, my body's body clock, took a little time to adapt. So I think that's why the weight loss took some time. I was also at the same time monitoring my blood sugar. And I think this is important because obviously health is multifaceted. And I was monitoring my blood sugar because I wanted to see how my body was responding to the intermittent fasting and how my body was responding to the food when I was breaking my intermittent fast. So my intermittent fast was I would finish eating by 8 p.m. and I would start again at 2 p.m. So let me say it a different way. My eating window was 6 hours, 2 p.m. until 8 p.m. After I was doing it for a while, I would cut myself some slack. If I finished at 8:30, I wouldn't drive myself crazy and wait until 2:30. Those are my general hours. And when I was monitoring my blood sugar, I would break my fast, and of course I would be starving, and I would eat too much. It was a little hard not to eat too much and drive my blood glucose through the roof. And one of the things that you don't want is you don't want your body to spike blood sugar, because another reason that I did intermittent fasting was to increase my insulin sensitivity, was to decrease my insulin resistance. Intermittent fasting is a good way to increase your insulin sensitivity. But what I found was because I was hungry and I haven't eaten since 8 p.m. It's now 2 p.m., 8 p.m. the previous day. I ate a lot, and I felt like I quote unquote deserved it because I just fasted for 18 hours. And I think that that's a little bit of a negative to intermittent fasting. I want to say one more thing about intermittent fasting in terms of losing weight, and I'm going to answer the next question about exercising. I really saw big changes in my weight loss, not a main goal. I really did it for those other reasons. But there were times when I would do a 24-hour fast, or even more, I would do a 36-hour fast. Once a week, I would throw one of those in, and that's when I really saw my weight loss go to a new level with my intermittent fasting. The next question about weight loss is, I'm exercising, but I'm not losing weight. What should I do? Great question. So there's a lot of parts to this answer. Number one is weight loss. And this is not a show about weight loss. It's about coaching where I'm talking about weight loss, but I'll give you these answers anyway. By the way, I do take private clients besides this coaching forum, which is to the public and free to everybody. But here are some of the questions about exercise and weight loss. Exercise is really only about 20% of weight loss. 20%. So if you're eating too much and eating horribly and eating the wrong things and you're exercising some, you're not going to lose weight. The only time for me that was not true was when I was training for a triathlon and I was doing, I can't remember the total number of hours I was exercising a day, but training a day for the triathlon. But there were probably 3 or 4 days a week when I was doing 2-a-days, 2 sessions of exercise. So I might have, let's say, gone for a 45-minute run in the morning and then gone for a 45-minute swim in the afternoon. So that's some serious exercise, especially if you're doing that a few times a week, exercising probably 6 days a week. And, so that's what, 8, 10, 12 sessions of serious exercise a week. If you're doing that amount of exercise, when I was doing that, I found that I could eat almost anything. But not a lot of people have the time to commit to that amount of exercise or even the desire. I was doing it because I was training for this triathlon, as I mentioned. So that was I did a triathlon in October. I think I started training in April. So that was 6 months, 7 months. I really enjoyed it. And it was the summer, so sweating a lot and burning off a lot of calories. So it's very difficult to lose weight with exercise as the only piece of your weight loss puzzle. You must address the food. Exercise to, the normal person exercising, the normal amount, whatever normal means, but not training for a triathlon, going to the gym a couple of times. You have to address your food. That's number one. Number two, in terms of the exercise, it's probably not just cardio, unless you're doing that huge amount, as I just described, that's really going to get you to lose weight. It's more, the balance has to be more towards weightlifting. Why is that? Very simple. It's a numbers game. If you do an hour of exercise, you're probably going to burn 250 to 300 calories. That's an approximation, but that's a pretty good number if you do some serious exercise. And then if you go have 2 pieces of bread, boom, you just balanced out your exercise. So some cardio is important, but you need to do more weights and build more muscle mass, because muscles are your metabolic tissue. In other words, it's through your muscles that you're burning calories even when you're not exercising. It is true that doing cardio exercise increases your metabolic rate, but not ongoingly as much as muscle. So add more weights and address your food, increase your protein, of course, and decrease your carbohydrates. That's the simple solution. More weights, some cardio, more protein, decrease carbs. That will help you lose weight. That's the simple answer. It's more complex, but in this little session, that's what I'd like to tell you to do. More questions on coaching. What I didn't ask you, the person about intermittent fasting and the person, I don't know if it's the same person, about exercising, is why do you want to lose weight? Is it a lifestyle question? By the way, I did my triathlon in, it's always easy to remember the number, 10-10-10, October 10th, 2010. So that was 12 years. I did not stop 12 years ago. I did not stop exercising. That was a goal that I created for myself to make my exercising more interesting, to add some other skills. But I have continued to be a serious exerciser. Many people, when they make their weight loss goal and their weight loss mechanism, they do it for a short time. Exercise is a significant part of my lifestyle. So I will always exercise. There's no doubt about that. In fact, I was a little under the weather last week for a variety of reasons, and I did not do so much exercise, and I was really driving myself crazy because I really missed it. I love exercise because it's an important part of my lifestyle. More questions, please, about why. More questions about how to lose weight. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to ask some more questions. If there are no more questions about coaching for weight loss, coaching for exercise, I'm going to remind you that Monday night is the Complete Wellness Community Forum, 7:45 p.m. on coaching. Tuesday is the Community Forum on functional wellness, with me and Diana, our fabulous dietitian and functional wellness nutritionist. And Wednesday is our stress resiliency community forum, all 7:45. And if that's all, I am going to say goodnight. Thank you for your questions, and we will see everybody tomorrow for functional wellness, and I'll see everybody next Monday night for coaching. Have a great night.